Dim light stretches shadows across Alcatraz's cell block, the air heavy with whispers and coughs. Frank Morris lies on his bunk, sweat glistening, his gaze locked on the ventilation grill. The sounds of restless inmates echo through the night, a symphony of desperation and confinement. Each clang of metal reverberates, a stark reminder of their isolation and the prison's iron grip. Morris's focused stare intensifies, a silent plan forming in the depths of his mind. The dim light casts long shadows, obscuring the line between hope and impossible dreams. Inside the dim Alcatraz cell, shadows dance with secrets as Frank begins his meticulous work. Close up. Frank's determined hands carefully chip at the unforgiving concrete around the vent. Each strike echoes in the night, a muffled rhythm of hope against the stone. The makeshift tool whispers against the wall, a silent promise of freedom. Dust falls like forgotten dreams as the opening slowly widens, inch by painstaking inch. His brow furrows in concentration, the grit of determination etched in every line. In his Alcatraz cell, Alan West meticulously paints a plaster head under the stark daylight. He delicately adds details, striving for a lifelike appearance. Each careful stroke brings the dummy head closer to reality, a silent hope. His brow furrows with concentration, the weight of his plan heavy on his mind. He casts a furtive glance towards the cell door, his eyes filled with trepidation. Every sound amplifies his anxiety as he continues his clandestine work. Inside Alcatraz barbershop, Frank's eyes dart around, a silent storm brewing behind them. He furtively eyes the discarded strands of human hair scattered on the barbershop floor. With a swift, practiced motion, Frank pilfers the strands, his heart pounding in his chest. He quickly conceals the stolen hair in his pocket, a desperate act unfolding in plain sight. His face is a mask of anxiety, a silent testament to the high stakes of his clandestine mission. Inside the dim Alcatraz cell, Frank meticulously places a plaster head on the pillow, its stark whiteness a contrast. He gently arranges the blanket, tucking it up to the chin of the silent figure. The dim light casts long shadows, making the dummy eerily convincing from a distance. A sense of tension and hope fills the confined space as Frank prepares for his daring plan. In the dim Alcatraz cell, Frank vanishes into the ventilation shaft, a silent shadow slipping away. The cold metal bars stand as silent witnesses as Frank disappears. Alan follows, his figure swallowed by the darkness of the narrow shaft. The enlarged grille is a testament to their desperate hope and daring plan. In the inky blackness of Alcatraz's utility corridor, Frank and Alan move like shadows. Each footstep is measured, each breath controlled as they navigate the silent maze. Their senses are on high alert, attuned to every creak and whisper. The weight of their mission hangs heavy in the air, a silent promise of freedom. Frank and Alan burst onto the Alcatraz roof, wind screaming past them. The city lights of San Francisco twinkle, a distant promise. Their faces are grim, set against the vast, dark expanse. The wind bites, a constant reminder of their precarious position. Each breath is visible in the cold night air. Freedom is so close, yet so far away. Under the cloak of night, the Anglin brothers appear on the Alcatraz roof, their grim determination cutting through the dark. Frank and Alan await, their faces mirroring the resolve etched on the faces of the Anglin brothers. A silent nod passes between them, an unbreakable pact forged beneath the cold, watchful stars above Alcatraz. Their escape plan solidifies, each man steeling himself for the daring flight from the infamous prison. In the dim Alcatraz workshop, shadows conceal furtive figures as inmates begin their desperate plan. Stolen raincoats become the building blocks of freedom, stitched together with hope and risk. Each precise stitch is a step closer to the dark, unforgiving waters surrounding Alcatraz. Their clandestine movements paint a vivid picture of defiance against the cold prison walls. Under the cloak of night, men strain, muscles screaming, as they wrestle a crude raft towards the edge of Alcatraz. The air is thick with anticipation as they struggle with the raft's unwieldy weight. Gloved hands grip the rubberized fabric, a silent promise of escape etched in every movement. The raft hangs precariously, a fragile vessel against the dark, unforgiving waters. Each lowered inch is a gamble, a step closer to freedom or a plunge into the abyss. Under the cloak of night, the men struggle onto a makeshift raft, their faces etched with determination and fear. With a united heave, they push away from the dark island's edge, severing their last tie to solid ground. Icy water erupts, drenching them in a chilling baptism as they embark on their perilous journey. Each splash is a shock, a stark reminder of the unforgiving bay and the stakes of their desperate escape. Muscles strain, breaths fog in the cold air, as the raft drifts into the vast, unknown darkness of the bay. Night descends as Alcatraz's dark silhouette fades, swallowed by the churning waves of San Francisco Bay. Paddling into the darkness, they brave the fierce currents, their small boat a silhouette against the city lights. Each stroke is a battle against the relentless pull of the tide, the bay's cold spray a constant reminder. The vast, unforgiving expanse of the bay stretches before them, promising danger and uncertainty. Frank stares into the night, his face illuminated by the distant glow of the Golden Gate Bridge. The bridge's lights cut through the dense fog, a solitary beacon in the darkness. His eyes reflect the city's distant promise, a complex mix of hope and trepidation. San Francisco Bay shimmers, the water mirroring the anxiety swirling within him. In the black of night, the San Francisco Bay churns, a relentless current challenging the men. Muscles scream in protest as they fight the unforgiving water, each stroke a battle against the bay. The cold bites deep, seeping into their bones, a chilling reminder of the bay's power. Each breath is visible in the frigid air, a testament to their struggle against the elements. Their determination flickers like a flame against the encroaching darkness and the bay's icy grip. Against the dark expanse of San Francisco Bay, Alan shivers violently, his body racked by uncontrollable coughing. The cold bites deep as the wind whips around him, intensifying his distress. Frank's face is etched with concern as he watches Alan struggle against the elements. Frank offers a strained word of encouragement, his resolve unwavering despite the grim conditions. The bleak setting mirrors their desperate situation, the bay a silent witness to their ordeal. Despite the biting cold and Alan's trembling form, Frank's determination burns brightly in the night. Against the inky San Francisco Bay, a small raft cuts through the water under the watchful gaze of the moon. The Anglin brothers paddle, their silhouettes stark against the dark, endless water. Determination is etched on their faces, illuminated by the faint, ethereal moonlight. Each stroke is a testament to their resolve, pushing against the relentless tide. They exchange a knowing glance, a silent pact sealed beneath the vast open sky. The bay stretches before them, an unknown path in their desperate bid for freedom. Dawn's first light kisses the San Francisco Bay, a symphony of orange and pink heralding a new day. The tranquil waters reflect the awakening sky, the bay still and serene before the city stirs. A lone fishing boat emerges on the horizon, a dark silhouette against the vibrant canvas of dawn. The boat cuts through the gentle waves, a promise of the day's catch riding with the morning tide. The air is crisp, carrying the scent of salt and the distant sounds of the waking city. Dawn breaks over San Francisco Bay, painting the sky with hues of hope and impending doom. The water reflects the city skyline, a silent witness to the drama unfolding. Two figures stand silhouetted against the awakening city, their faces grim. They exchange a look, a silent language of shared fear and determination. A silent agreement solidifies between them, binding them together in this desperate moment. The air crackles with tension as they both realize their escape is compromised. Dawn breaks over San Francisco Bay, the water still and silent as they abandon the raft. Figures vanish beneath the surface, leaving only ripples in their wake. The empty raft drifts, a lonely silhouette against the brightening sky. Aimlessly floating, the raft becomes a haunting symbol of what has been lost. A weathered fishing boat battles the choppy waves of San Francisco Bay, heading towards a mysterious, abandoned raft. The crew crowds the railing, their weathered faces full of curiosity as they approach the strange object adrift in the bay. Sunlight glints off the water, highlighting the raft's isolation and the crew's intense anticipation. The boat advances, shadows lengthen, and the mystery of the raft deepens, stirring unease among the watchful sailors. In Frank's vacant Alcatraz cell, the warden stands rigid, disbelief warring with fury on his face. His gaze is locked on the disturbingly lifelike dummy head, an eerie sentinel on the pillow. Fury contorts the warden's features, a mask of impotent rage in the face of escape. A profound sense of disbelief washes over him as the reality of Frank's audacious plan sinks in. San Francisco Bay gleams under the sun, the Golden Gate Bridge, a distant sentinel. Water ripples, reflecting the uncertain fate of those who dared to flee. The vast expanse of the bay holds its secrets, silent and deep. The bridge stands tall, a symbol of hope against an unknown future. Waves crash softly, whispering tales of courage and desperation. An uncertain peace settles over the bay, the horizon a silent question. Inside FBI headquarters, agents huddle, their faces reflecting the weight of the unsolved Alcatraz escape. Maps and documents scatter across desks, each a piece of a puzzle refusing to be solved. Frustration mounts as they grapple with the mystery. The investigation continues. Beneath the fiery South American sun, an elderly man resembling Frank Morris relaxes on the golden beach. The sun sets, casting a warm glow on his weathered face, hinting at stories untold and battles survived. His eyes, reflecting the vibrant hues of the sky, hold a subtle gleam of triumph. He watches the waves, a serene smile playing on his lips, a peaceful contrast to his past. The scene lingers, a serene tableau of a life reclaimed under the vast, open sky. Is it freedom found, or a dream imagined? The question hangs in the air, unanswered, unresolved.